Okay, and for our third and final place that we're going to go for our virtual field trip is going to be the Sahara Desert. So we will head over there, and as we go over, I want you guys to look at this picture and tell me what you see. Yeah, those are all right. Why do you think that they use camels? Yeah, camels are really good animals. They can retain a lot of water at one time, and they're also known for being able to pack and haul things over long distances, which is ideal for traveling across a desert, especially the Sahara. Once you see how big it is, you're going to die. But what do you guys already know about deserts, or what do you think about deserts? What do you think it would be like if you were to go visit there with your family? Yeah, those are all really good answers. Did you guys know that there were volcanoes in the Sahara Desert? Because I sure didn't, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. We're in the Sahara Desert right now, and here, these are all little volcanoes. So I'm going to show you one of them, and it is awesome. Look at this. This is a volcano, and it looks like it's a stratovolcano, caldera, pyroclastic cones. So those are all really scientific terms helping to describe the characteristics of the volcano. And I don't even know how to say this correctly, but this volcano's name is Tarso Tucide, and it's in Chad. Chad is a country in Africa. So I think that's really cool that there are volcanoes in the Sahara Desert. So I just wanted to show you that there are volcanoes. And I also want to show you, just like we did with the Amazon rainforest, just how huge the Sahara Desert is. So I'm going to zoom out, and this is the world. Then here we go, and this is Africa. And Africa is a continent. It's very big. It's a very big continent. You can kind of see where this whole desert lies. All of this sandy looking area from space. I mean, if you can even see it from space, you know it's serious business. But I mean, you can kind of see that all of this area, just like with the Amazon rainforest, is the Sahara Desert. But instead of drawing a circle to help show you the area, I want to measure it with a ruler. So what we're going to do is we are going to measure this in yards. The reason why I want to measure this in yards is because, have you guys ever seen football before? Yeah, so a football field is huge. If you've ever been to a football game, you know just how big a football field is. I mean, it would take multiple school buses to fill up a football field. So we're going to measure it in yards because football fields are measured in yards. And 100 yards is one football field. So we're going to make sure this is all set. And we're going to go from one end all the way to the other end. And it tells us how many yards it is. So it's just over 6 million yards. 6 million yards. That's crazy. So I'm going to get out my calculator and I'm going to type in the amount shown that we measured. So it says that we measured 6,008,971.12 yards, which is massive. And then we're going to divide it by 100 because it takes 100 yards to make up a football field. So pretty much this is over 60,000 football fields. Just to kind of give you a perspective of how long the Sahara Desert is. So now, since we know how long the Sahara Desert is, and we've talked a little bit about camels and why they're useful, and we know what the Sahara Desert looks like, how it's really, really sandy, and it's very dry, and it's very hot, we are going to write a short story of what we would pack if we had to cross the Sahara Desert and only had one camel. So, what kind of things would you leave behind? Who would you bring with you? What types of things are important to your survival? So if you had to go over 60,000 football fields and you only had one camel, this means you can't take your big screen TV or your Xbox or your PS3 or anything like that. You only have one camel. So you're going to write down the things that you absolutely need to survive, especially in this climate, with your one camel. And after we're done, we're going to share these stories in small groups, and then we're going to come to a large group discussion and allow a few students to share. If there's extra time, we will let you draw some illustrations to help show what you're going to take for your camel. But remember to keep in mind everything that we've learned while we learned about the Sahara Desert today. And this concludes our virtual field trip for the day.